Before moving to Japan, I remember watching countless videos of people coming over here and getting incredible deals on retro video games.
Dude, I'm gonna get that. That's so cool. Diddy Kong, $12, Fire Red box.
Look at those prices. There were so many boxed consoles for so cheap. It was actually insane.
But when I arrived in Tokyo, I was just shocked at all the prices of the games. Like, most of the stuff I was seeing was like more expensive than eBay prices. Like, I just felt scammed. I was not expecting that. I soon found out that most of the stores in Tokyo spike up their prices because they know heaps of tourists are coming in and pay the prices anyway. So, you might be wondering, how do you find the cheapest stores? Well, basically, you're gonna have to go more rural, away from all the touristy places. So luckily for me, I live in a small town away from all the big cities, so everything out here is so much cheaper. I recently got myself an analog pocket, which is basically like an HD modern version of the Game Boy. It's pretty swag, it plays the cartridges. I want to get some games for it because, I mean, this is pretty epic, but like, I want some games for it, so we'll go out and we'll see what you can find. Alright, let's go! I swear, every time I see this, I think I see Walter White. Hello. It's me. Does anyone else see that? There she is, we made it. Whew. Oh yeah, we love me a hard off. Okay, that did not sound right. Well, here it is, the hard off. It's actually 3 stores in one, but we're only interested in hard off because that's where all the secondhand goodies are. I mean, all of it's secondhand, but like, this is where the games are at. Welcome to Hard Off. This is what it looks like inside. Incredible, I know. So I'm basically just going to go over some of the things that they're selling and see how they compare to online prices from like eBay. As you can see, it's really not that hard to find rare collectibles out here. Like, look at this. Straight away, we found Fire Emblem for the GameCube for only 5,000 yen, which is roughly about $34 US. And if we compare that to like game charts, the estimate for this game is about $71. So you're basically getting this half price. You can easily find some really good deals on these game walls, which are completely filled of cartridges and boxed games. And I don't know how they do it in Japan, but somehow most of the stuff on these walls are in incredibly good condition. Like, I don't know how they do it. That is so clean looking. Oh my goodness. Looks basically new. And yes, that goes for controllers as well, and accessories, and look at these prices. Ugh. And if for whatever reason you wanted a Wii U, yeah, they have them. But if you want to get the best deals, you gotta go to the junk section, which actually isn't always junk. In most cases, the stuff's just a little bit scuffed, or it might be missing a part or something. So this is kind of like the premium junk section, where like most of the stuff here is like the high-end electronics. And if it has any faults, it will say on the tag, so you know before you buy it. And you'll find the rest of the stuff in these big blue boxes over here. And of course, look at this. We got more Wii U's. Surprisingly enough, these gamepads are actually worth quite a bit on eBay, but unfortunately they are region locked, so these ones are going to be a whole lot less desirable, but I mean, hey, they're still pretty cheap. Like I said earlier, most of the stuff here is just a little bit scuffed, but if you can actually be bothered to clean it up, it's definitely worth it. Like, it's just kind of insane that you can get a Super Nintendo controller for less than $2, or even like this yellow Nintendo 64 controller for $2. They even had that cursed Logitech wireless controller that they used on that submersible. I wonder why this is here. I don't even know what this is, but you can get it here. I always seem to find weird things like this microphone for the GameCube that goes in the memory card slot. And then you get things like this, which the world does not need to see again. If you want to get yourself a loose console, they've got them for like ridiculously cheap. And most of them, I guess, are a little bit yellowed. I mean, this one here doesn't look so bad, so I guess you'd go for that. Or you could just retro bright the other ones if you know how to do that. Oh, and don't worry, we got the games as well. There's just heaps of bins filled with games. I managed to find the Game Boy bin, and everything in here was priced between $1 and $2, so I had a little rummage. And then this Tetris copy kind of piqued my interest. It was a pretty scuffed copy, but just in case it's the Minuet version, which goes for heaps of money online, I was like, why not? It's only $1. We've got a box of DS's right here, and I've noticed the most common fault with these are that the L and R buttons don't seem to work well. So if you know how to fix them up, this is an incredible deal. I've done it before, but as you can see, I kind of struggled a little bit trying to get it open. I'm not expecting that to take this long. Like, how long have I been? I've been doing this for an hour, and I haven't even opened up the actual system. Yeah, I accidentally ended up stripping the screws. Bruh. I don't know about you, but I just really like these GameCube boxes in Japan. Like, it's cardboard, but then in the inside it's like a plastic case. Like, oh, it's just... I just like looking at them. They're so cool. I can't do this. As I was leaving the junk section, I came across this Mario Tennis, and it looked very clean, so I had to pick it up for $2. They don't just do video games here, they also do like trading cards, so if you want a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, this is like $2 for so many, or if you're like more serious about it, you got all of these ones to look through. I don't really know much about figures either, but I found some cool Devilman ones, which I thought I'll just show off. But the coolest thing I think I saw has to be this. This is a Pepsi Man figure. Pepsi Man! And of course, we've got all the modern stuff as well. You got your Switch, your PlayStation, and then heaps of loose cartridges for the DS and 3DS. Look at this. Pokemon Black for $5. And then we've got all the cased up games. And I just thought this was kind of funny. They had Metroid Prime Federation Force, which completely flopped on display. This is also kind of crazy for like kind of a new game. This is $11 for Pokemon Pearl, and then Diamond is also the same price. Like, it's just so cheap. So that only cost me 440 yen. Like, what? I am really curious about this Tetris cartridge. I really hope it's a Minuet one, but if not, it was only $1, so... doesn't really matter. Alright, we're gonna head back now and we're gonna do some research on that cartridge. Alright, we're back. Let's go check out this little cartridge, shall we? Okay, so I've been doing some research on this, and there's a few ways that we can find out if this is a Minuet version or not. The first one would be like a little imprint on the sticker. So there should be a little 23 imprinted, but if we look at my cartridge, it's pretty scuffed. That part's not even on the cartridge. But there is also another telltale sign. Check out the Retro Future. He's done a great video on it. But if you have a look at the top of the church, if the top of it is in between the all down there, is touching both the L's, I believe, then that means it is a Minuet version. But on my one, it's it's even scuffed on that part as well. So it's kind of hard to tell. All right, we'll add some light to this. Hold on. I think it's only on the right L. It's a bit hard to tell. The sticker's a little bit faded. So the easiest way for us to tell is just to put it into the Game Boy. So I guess we'll do that. Okay, here we go. So the main real difference that we're looking for is if this plays the original Tetris theme song. So in the Minuet one, it doesn't play that. Oh, wait. Why am I getting an error? What is this? Okay, I've tried it a few times and I've tried cleaning the cartridge, but I'm still getting this error. So I'm going to try it on an actual Game Boy. See if it has any difference. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to open up this cartridge and see if there's something messed up. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, okay. She's a little bit dirty. We'll give it a little clean up. Oh, look at the cartridge. That is dirty. Okay, we've just given it a bit of a clean, so now let's give it a go. I mean, the cartridge is still a little bit gross looking, but... please. No! Well, I guess we will never know. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, it's working. Okay, so I guess it's the normal Tetris, but hey, it doesn't really matter. I don't own Tetris, so it's just cool to have it. And it's frozen. Great. Oh yeah, and Mario Tennis works great.